Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and stay for a while. I upload 3 times a week. Get ready with me, so shop my stash, try on new makeup. If it's beauty or makeup related, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so as you could tell from the title of the video, this is actually going to be a trying on new makeup video because I do have a couple of new things that I want to test out. My Natasha Denona Golden Palette did come in, but since I have other new stuff, I decided to go ahead and include the other new stuff in this video as well. I feel like I usually do a solely dedicated video to the Natasha Denona palette, but for today, we're gonna switch it up just a tiny bit. I will be able to do 2 different eye looks for this video because I already pre-filmed eye look number 1. So expect 2 eye looks from me from the Golden Palette from Natasha Denona, but I need to stop talking because this intro is already so long. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, as you can see, I have absolutely no makeup on. Like I mentioned, I was able to pre-film ahead of time the first eye look. So I already used the Natasha Denona Golden Palette for eye look number 1, which I will be showing you footage of that eye look once we get to the palette. Okay, so the first product we're gonna talk about is from The Ordinary, which is a pretty affordable brand at Sephora. This is the, apologies, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pronounce this correctly, but I will try. Saccharomyces Ferment 30% Milky Toner, retails for $14. A gentle exfoliating milky toner suitable for sensitive skin that promotes a smoother, brighter complexion while boosting hydration. So as you all know, if you've been here for a minute, the Rose Skin Glazing Milk is one of my absolute favorite products to use to bring back hydration into my skin. Ilia came out with a milky toner situation as well. I do have a mini here, and as you can see, I am almost done. I do enjoy this. It's nice, but it's not as good as the Rose Skin. So when I saw that early access was available for this, now it currently says coming soon to on the Sephora website, so I don't know if it's sold out or if it was just like a early access for this amount of time and it hasn't been launched just yet. Super intrigued. I feel like milky toners are starting to become popular and I'm super excited. Also, The Ordinary, like I said, it's a pretty affordable brand, so $14, and say this performs exactly the same as the Rose Skin. That's like over $10 less than the Rose Skin. So let's try this. I already have my skincare on, and I usually use this to just bring back hydration into my skin before I go in with makeup. This is a glass bottle, and then it looks like it has a little hole to dispense. Okay, so it looks milky like the Ilia. I feel like the Rose Skin has a little bit more thickness to it. I don't know if that's why it feels more hydrating, but this already, upon first application, feels more hydrating than the Ilia. Ooh, it's nice. Okay. Okay. I like that. It feels good. Okay, I am back and half of my face is on. Real quick, this Ordinary Milky Toner actually feels pretty hydrating. Very close to the Rose Skin. This one has 4.7 for the Glazing Milk from Rose Skin, and the Ordinary Milky Toner has 3.4. So 1.3 ounces more than the Ordinary. 29 for the Rose Skin, 14 for the Ordinary. Hydration wise, it's feeling pretty close to the Rose Skin. Not exactly, but pretty close. Texture of this one is a tiny bit more liquidy. The Rose Skin has a little bit more thickness to it, but hydration wise and how it feels on my face and under my foundation, I'm actually really enjoying it, and I do feel like it's pretty close to my absolute favorite one. So this is a good, cheaper alternative to the Rose Skin. In case you are wondering, of course you have to wait until it comes back in stock, but so far, I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. Okay, let me tell you what else I have on my face. I went into the Fenty Beauty, I think Soft Lit is the name of that foundation, the newest one that they came out with. The Laura Mercier concealer, not the newest one, the older one that I think is sadly being discontinued, but I'll link the new one below. Cream products, I went into the Westman Atelier Cream Contour in Truffle and the KVD Bronzing and Contour Duo. I think 200 Light is the shade that I have. I just mixed the two shades and that's what I used as my bronzer. And that's where I stopped because I have this bad boy right here. So Refy Beauty is a brand that I do truly enjoy. They just came out with their concealer and I'm really and truly enjoying that concealer so much. I just decided not to use it for today. So this is the Summer Color Lip and Cheek collection. She came out with a kit exactly like this for the holidays and it was a red cranberry tone. This one retails for $45 and you get 3 different products. You'll get the lip blush, what you could use on your lips or your cheek. You get the lip gloss, which has the tint of the collection, and then you get a cream blush. So 3 products, retails for $64. If you buy all of them together in the kit, you get $15 off. She has papaya, which is a rich, deep, fresh orange, and guava, which is a rich, deep pink. I ended up picking guava. It just looked so absolutely stunning. I do enjoy 2 out of these 3 formulations. The tinted gloss is going to be my first time trying the gloss from the line. Now, I've said it time and time again, I'm not a gloss fan, but this one is tinted. It goes with the kit. So I told myself, it's fine, you're fine. We are going to start with the gloss because I want to put it on to kind of hydrate my lips just a tiny bit. This is what the packaging looks like. I do enjoy the packaging. I think it's nice. And it has a fat little applicator. So let's try on the gloss. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh. Oh, I really enjoy this applicator. Okay, I thought it was going to have more pigment than it does, but I'm actually happy so far with what I'm seeing. I figured with the gloss, I could just put on a lip liner and then put this and leave it at that for a lip. Ooh. Oh, that actually feels really good. Not sticky at all. It almost feels like a hybrid between a lip oil and a lip gloss. Like what you see these days when they say lip oil. I'm really, really, really liking this tone. It's pretty. Okay, now we're going to apply the blush. Okay, here's the packaging. I do enjoy the aesthetics of the brand. Some people think it's a tiny bit cheap, but I feel like the price points kind of correlate with the packaging that you get. I don't enjoy all of the packaging, but I'm okay with the blush one. Oh, it has a plastic cover. There it, oh, that is so pretty. Are you seeing this? It's like a watermelon pink. No scent, I'm pretty sure. So I own one other shade of this formula and it's citrine. I think it's the shade. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to dip into this and swatch it. Oh, okay. So I will tread softly. Wow, pretty. This doesn't stay sticky, but I always set my blush. Okay, this is the Danessa Myricks and my Kitco MY5. Okay. Oh. Okay. Tread softly. Let me tap it on the back of my hand. This color just looked so pretty. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have gone with papaya. Ooh. That's if you picked up the red one from the holiday collection, oh my gosh, I look like a clown. Was it this pigmented? Luckily, we are going to go over my face with powder, so I'm not too worried, but at least now I know I have to tread pretty softly. Okay, that's what it looks like. I'm now thinking I probably should have gone with the other shade, but gosh, this pink tone looks so pretty on the models. Maybe I'm not the correct undertone for it. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. You guys tell me. Okay, I'm gonna take off the gloss. And I'm going to tap the lip blush just so we could see how it looks. I'm kind of scared now. I have 2 of these. Gosh, what are the names? The 2 shades I have are actually so pretty, and this one also looks like a very beautiful, beautiful tone. Now the lip blushes are a little bit softer. They kind of give you this soft cloud effect to your lips, so it doesn't accentuate lines. At least I don't feel like it does. Orchid. Orchid is one of the shades, and I think that's my favorite out of the 2 that I own. Well, now 3 with this one. So you literally just tap. Oh, I love this formula. In case you didn't know, because I think I've said it more than just a couple of times on my channel. Orchid, the shade in this lip blush, is what I used for my wedding in September of last year. Oh, you see that? So pretty. Now, of course, think this would look a lot prettier with a lip liner on, but if you just like smudge it, it gives you that feathered effect. Just pouts your lips. You see that? So pretty. Okay, I'm glad I enjoyed this. I don't know if I'm going to use this today at the end because I do have to use the Natasha Denona Golden Palette, and I don't know if those warm tones will go with this lip, but do you see that? Pretty. Okay, let me go ahead and powder, put on an eye primer, and we can start with Natasha Denona. All right, my lovelies, face is set. Makeup Forever translucent powder, the pressed version for my under eyes. RCMA loose powder for the T-zone, and the Dior powder foundation for the rest of my face. I didn't have to use 3 powders, but I did. Okay, so the new Natasha Denona Golden Palette. This was actually a collection, so there was 3 different items available for this collection. I'll go ahead and show you a little clip of the palette itself so you can see up close shots before I touched it. I purchased mine from the Sephora website. It was available on June 3rd for early access, and it got to me yesterday, which was June 5th. So it actually got here fairly quickly. Retails for $69, 15 different shades. It's her meaty size, and the gold palette, which I feel this is replacing that since it's no longer available, was the large pan palette that she had, which retailed I think for $129. A new and elevated 15 shade version of Natasha's iconic gold palette and her signature formulas designed to create mesmerizing golden hued looks. So I mentioned I already created eye look number 1, so let me go ahead and show you the clip here of that eye look. I do feel like it came out absolutely stunning. It's a pretty gold eye look since I used oro, which means gold in Spanish. I feel like if you use that shade, your eye look is going to be gold, period. Now, even though this is being called a warm tone palette, I kind of feel like it's a mix of both neutral and warm tones. Because when I think of a super warm tone palette, I think of the bronze palette. For some reason, this gold palette, I feel it's more of a warm neutral. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I also feel like all of the eyeshadow looks that you come up with this palette are not going to look super different, or they're going to look pretty close to identical. I think the only way that you can really play around with this color story is by changing up the style of eye looks that you do. Maybe a halo eye to switch it up a tiny bit. As you saw in the first eye look, I used the traditional way where you do the crease, a darker tone, and then really darken up the outer corner and then shimmer in the inner corner. Sometimes I switch it up and I start with the darker shade and then I build up around the darker shade, and that's how I create the shape of the eye look that I'm doing. So I feel like unless you change up the style of which you're applying your eyeshadows, every eye look is going to look pretty much the same, if not identical. So keep that in mind. Yes, it's a boring palette, but just keep that in mind. Let's get started with this eye look. Okay, so there's only one pretty dark brown, and I feel like it's more of a neutral brown, which is good. And I think I'm going to start with that. This is going to be the Sonia GT4, and I'm going to start in the outer corner. Okay, that was a creamy matte, by the way. Now we're gonna jump into Pana, which on the back of the box, it says it's a creamy matte, but for me, looking at the pan, it looks like a cream to powder, so I don't know if that's, I haven't swatched this, by the way, an error or something, because the pan texture looks exactly the same as this one, which I feel, I think Milky is the name of that, is a cream to powder. I don't know, but we're gonna use this Refy 15 mini brush. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a cream to powder, but for some reason it's labeled as a creamy matte. And I'm gonna use this. Ooh, it's pretty light. I did not expect for it to be that light. It looks way lighter than that. See, in the pan, I feel like it looks like a nude peachy tone, and then it looks super nude. I did not expect that. I'm gonna have to switch plans here. Okay, I'm picking up this Sonia G Crease Pro, and I'm gonna use Aria right here, which is a creamy matte, and I'm gonna apply that in between the dark shade and that Pana shade. Yeah, it's so crazy. That's the one thing. So I enjoy the creamy matte formula that she has. The only thing about that formulation is that I feel the payoff of the shade that you get is a lot lighter than what you see in the pan. But that's the only issue I have with that formulation. I feel like it's a beautiful formula to work with. It just doesn't translate exactly to what you see with the naked eye, you know? Okay, now that those two tones are laid down, now we can go back to Pana, which I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Back into the 15 mini from Refy, and I'm gonna use this to blend out to the edges of that. Okay, I'm gonna jump into Forest right here, and that's a metallic shade. It's gonna go right here. So many beautiful tones to choose from. Let's just go ahead and jump into this one, which is called Fizzy, and it looks like it might be one of her topper formulations, that new formula she came out with. Yeah, it's the Shimmery Wet formula. Okay, this is gonna go into the front. Okay, that's what it's looking like. MAC Fix Plus. This is the Danessa Myricks MY24 from the My Kit Co collection, and I'm gonna jump into Aura. It looks white, but I bet you anything it probably has a shift to it. Aura, it is a sparkly foil shade, another one of her newer formulations. Okay, yeah, that picked it up nicely. All right, let me go ahead and finish off, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. This is the 4th time I've tried to film this. My kids just being loud AF, you know. So let me tell you what I finished off the face with. Bronzer, I went in to the Chanel little cheek trio that has the blush, bronzer, and highlight, but I only went in with the blush and the bronzer. It's in medium coral. For the highlight, I used the Natasha Denona High Gen Highlighting Powder, shade Medium. I'm pretty sure this tone is very similar to the medium tone in the Trio Highlighter for the Golden Collection from Natasha Denona. So another reason why I skipped on the highlighter. Mascara, I went into the Ilia mascara, and then for my second coat, I went into the MAC Magic Extension. For the lips, I have on the Refy Lip Blush, Guava. I think it looks okay with this. Let me know. But I did add the Natasha Denona older formulation lip liner in L6. For eyebrows, I went in to the Gucci Brow Pencil, Refy Beauty Lamination Gel, and then I topped it off with the Make Beauty Eyebrow Gel. Oh, and the Charlotte Tilbury Duo Eyeliner, the one that has the nude and the brown. I put just a tiny bit right here, right on the lash line, and smudged it. I don't wear liner on my waterline or to tight line because I always get those little white looking pimple-ish balls. So I just stopped wearing eyeliner altogether in my waterline and to tightline, but that is it. This is eye look number 2 with the Natasha Denona Golden Palette. I think it came out very, very pretty. Even though I didn't use that super gold shade, shimmery shade, I still feel like it looks pretty gold, right? Okay, I'll go ahead and insert swatches here of the Golden Palette from Natasha Denona. It has a 24-month shelf life and it was made in Italia. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. Overall, I'm enjoying this eyeshadow palette. There's a couple of shades that I haven't used. Sandstone, Alchemist, Nubia, and I think that's it. Yeah, I've used everything else in this palette. I do feel like some of the tones in here are repetitive. Like these two mattes, I feel like they probably look very similar on the eyelid, as well as Nubia. This one here and maybe this one are really close to each other. I just feel like there are some repetitive tones in here that we didn't need, and maybe they should have been changed a little bit. Now, I have seen a couple of reviews and some people mentioned that they feel this palette is missing maybe a black eyeshadow. I honestly, for me personally, feel like it's fine as it is. I think this brown goes pretty dark. Now, if you are tan to deep complexion, I don't know how much of the palette you can actually use and if it'll complement your skin tone. I would have to look at reviews. I'm also a little bit disappointed with this shade here, Pana, because I feel like it looks like a very light nude. On the lid, it almost looks like this tone, but it looks like this on the pan. That is the only complaint that I have about her cream to powder formulation, is that the payoff that you actually get from the tones are a lot lighter than what you see in the pan. But other than that, I do enjoy that formulation. Overall, I enjoy this palette. I don't think it's absolutely necessary. If you have the gold palette, I think you can skip, because more than likely, if you use the repeat tones from that palette, you will get a very similar eye look than what you would with the Golden Palette. You probably also already have these tones in your collection from her. Yeah, so I don't think you need this. Okay, this video is already going to be super long, but I do want to do some comparisons. So I'm going to compare the Golden Palette with the Bronze Palette. Like I said, I feel like this is a more true warm tone color story than the Golden Palette. But you can all tell me, what do you think? Yeah, I feel like this is more of a neutral warm tone palette. Also pulled out the I Need a Nude, which I feel this one's for sure a more cool tone palette maybe. Next to the Golden, I feel, yeah, much different vibes. I also pulled out the Yucca because I feel like there's some resemblance in some of the tones. Not really. And last but not least, the Sunrise palette, which, oh, this one's more red, pink leaning, but maybe a few tones. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those comparisons. Since I do have other newer stuff in this video, I didn't want to spend too much time with that. So the Refy Beauty Summer Kit, I feel is absolutely stunning. I love this. Absolutely love this. The gloss actually surprised me, and I have a feeling if I just do a lip liner and add the gloss, I think that would be a very pretty lip combo for me, like a quick one. This blush is so pigmented. It's beautiful. I don't know if the tone 100% goes with my undertone, but I will keep using it. Like I said, I do really enjoy this formula. Refy Beauty is just a brand that I personally really do enjoy. I also got a sample of a little Marc Jacobs perfume. Is this, I think Perfect is the name of this. So I wanted to smell it with you all together. What the little bottle looks like. So cute. Okay, yeah, that smells good. Ooh, Does it have the undertones on here? I don't think so. I thought I would share because it's super cute. Add it to my collection. And I also claimed my birthday gift. This is from Summer Fridays. And what is this? A lip balm and a cream. So I got a jet lag mask. Is this like a cream? It's probably closed with the little protector. Yeah, I'll have to let you know what I think about this. And then also a tiny little lip butter balm. I have never tried these, so I'll be trying it for the first time for free. I just wanted to share that real quick with you all. All right, my lovelies, well, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for sticking around till the end. I feel like it's going to be a super, super long video. I'm nervous. But thank you so much for all the love and support on my last video. I hope it didn't come off mean. I didn't want you all to think that the comment was being rude. I just felt like I needed to explain myself, even though you all tell me that I don't need to. But when you do YouTube videos, you kind of sort of do. It's given with the job, you know? I do have a little surprise. My birthday is tomorrow, and I'm feeling very, very thankful, very grateful. I've been asked a couple of times, is there anything you want or need for your birthday? And I actually, for many years now, have been able to sit there and say, no, I can't think of anything that I need or that I want. And I feel like I'm very blessed to be in that position. So with that being said, I'm feeling very, very grateful. And I am doing a giveaway in this video. So all you need to do to be entered into the giveaway, make sure that you are a subscriber and also make sure that you like this video, and go ahead and comment down below how you found my channel, and I will pick a lucky winner. Today is the 6th. So let's say June the 12th, and you will win either the Golden Palette from Natasha Denona, but say this color story is not for you, I can definitely send you another one of the meaty palettes that Natasha Denona has to offer at the Sephora website. So if it's a meaty palette and it's from Natasha Denona and it's available through Sephora, then I'll go ahead and send it to you if you do not want the Golden Palette from Natasha Denona. Again, make sure you're a subscriber, like this video, and comment down below how you found my video. So yeah, that's the little surprise. Like I said, I'm just feeling very grateful. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly does mean the world to me. Let me know which eye look is your favorite. I do feel like they both look pretty similar to each other, but they're both beautiful. These tones are my jam, and anytime I wear eye looks like this, I feel like I absolutely love how it looks on me. Okay, with that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to follow the rules for the giveaway, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye!